I've always wanted to see the Tetons in person, and this morning I got to, and the cherry on top is that fall colors are in full swing. I don't think I can imagine a more beautiful morning to be here. I spent a lot of the last video in the tent talking because it was my first trip in the tent, so I'm not gonna do that to you guys this time. I am way off the grid tonight, and I am in bear country. So just for safety, I have my non-lethal and lethal in case I get any visitors during the night. Woke up to the sound of wolves howling in the distance. That was pretty cool and different. Don't normally get that. I've woken up to mountain lion screams and coyote howls before, but can't say I've ever woken up to wolf howls. It's a beautiful morning. It's a chilly morning. Getting my rooftop tent packed up this morning was no fun. My fingers were freezing within seconds. Probably just gonna chill here for a little bit this morning. Might do some fly fishing in the lake. Beauty. That is just a gorgeous fish. Let's get him back in the water. I would absolutely love to spend some more time here exploring. However, I am getting ready to get back on the road because there's a reason for this trip. One of my favorite things in life is orchestrating and pulling off massive surprises. And one of the kind of surprises that I like to pull off is when I show up out of nowhere to visit family as a surprise and no one or almost no one suspects I'm coming. When I say surprise, I mean the level of surprise where when I pull off said surprise, my family members could about be knocked over with a feather. One of my favorite times that I've ever done this was part of my video Ramble, where I drove all the way to Mississippi from Nebraska to surprise my brother and sister who were visiting my dad and family there. They knew I was going to New York State, which I was, but I made this huge loop out of it and showed up in Mississippi, and Dad was the only one who knew that I was coming. It was fantastic to see my sister and my brother's faces when I just happened to walk in the last place they expected me to be. And that is actually what I am up to today. This time, the people that I am surprising are my brother Elijah, my sister Frances, and my dad. My sister and my dad just flew in to visit my brother who lives in Idaho. Dad flew up from Mississippi, Frances met him along the way, and they just landed yesterday. It was previously established that I wasn't going to be able to join them for this trip because at the time I didn't think I was going to be able to. But at the last minute, some things in my schedule got shifted around and I was able to pull this trip off. So of course, I immediately decide to make this trip one of my signature surprise visits and show up out of the blue. The only person who knows I'm coming is my sister-in-law, Holland. I reached out to her just to make sure that it was okay that I come and they could handle another guest. Aside from that, nobody else knows I'm coming. I'm really excited because I have two nieces, Flossie and Raleigh. I met Flossie once when she was a baby, and she's older now, and Raleigh I've never met. And so I'm really excited to spend some time with my nieces. I haven't seen my brother and his wife in so long, too long, and it's been a long time since I've seen Dad as well. And I am so excited that no one except Holland knows I'm coming. I can't wait to see their faces. I'm really happy I get to pull off another one of my surprises, and I'm even happier that I get to do it and do a little camping, driving, adventuring, even some fly fishing this morning through beautiful country like this, and check off my bucket list item of getting to see the Grand Tetons in person. Again, it is just amazing to be here when the fall colors are in full swing, and this is just gorgeous country. You can look at 1,000 pictures and it does no justice to what this place looks like in person. It's amazing to be here. That being said, I better get back on the road because I've got some family to surprise. Speaking of surprises, this is ice cream that is square. It is from Barry's world famous square ice cream since 1946. And I got the just peachy flavor. I almost don't want to bite into it because the square blocks of ice cream are pretty cool. But I suppose it's gonna melt eventually, so I better start eating it. Now, about 10 minutes away from my brother and sister-in-law's house, which means it is time to pull off this surprise. I am super excited. I cannot wait to see their faces. So let's go do it.
Okay. We get a lot of riffraff coming to this place, you know, the highway being right there and all.
Is this not the Gearing Taco John's?
Of the long stringy Toyota with rooftop campers and whatever looking to hunt elk on my property.
Well, you just rolled in here like you own the place.
Like there was an inside job happening here or something.
There was not.
You just don't know anymore, do you?
You don't know.
Just never know. What did I tell you about this highway, Dad? Brings in everybody.
Oh boy.
I picked it.
You can throw it, you just... Oh, good.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elijah. Happy birthday to